Alright, YouTube, so what I'm going to show you here is an app. Yeah, so I got actual cable, but, I use my little dish, but, you know, for you guys who don't have cable, this is an app. I'm going to teach you how to download what's called Mob Drill. Let me go ahead and click on it. Now, this will get all your big networks. This is your big stuff. And see, see, it kicked me out. Sometimes it messes with me. And as you can see, I got my antenna. You can get free CBS and stuff, but I don't really get that here. I don't get good signal here. I'd have to have a big antenna. But like I said, I do have actual cable though. I got dish satellite, but this is for you guys. So you get all your big networks on this one. Now let me go to all channels. Now I'm gonna teach you how to get Mob Drill. So let me find something here. USTV. It takes a minute to load. And see, it plays. Now it usually takes a minute. See, I don't want YouTube to get me copyright strikes. So that's why I got my hand in front of here. But it usually takes a minute for the HD to kick in. But when it kicks in, it's pretty clear. And some channels usually you have to turn your volume up. The oxygen. Sometimes they're quiet. And there's your oxygen. See, you got to really turn her up. You got to turn it up to hear it. But you get the idea. And then you get all your big networks and cartoons. You get your Ion TV. Yeah, like I said, sometimes if it takes a long time to load, like I give it about 2 minutes, and if it's still loading, then there's something wrong with that channel. Because yeah, it could take a long time for it to actually kick in. Like, I'm thinking the weather channel's down because it won't let me get on it. Oh yeah, and you got all your sports. Let me get to the sports. I don't really use it, but I do use it when my goes out. See, it takes a minute to load. Yeah, it takes a pretty sec to load here. Now here's NFL TV. See, it takes a couple seconds to load, but you get the idea. Alright, I'm gonna show you a second app. Now, Mob Drill, you have to go through the downloader, and I'll teach you that on my next video. Now, this one is called Pluto TV. Now, this is very basic. This is basic cable right here. This is super basic. Very basic cable. Very basic. Yeah, you get pretty much all your networks. Now, I do know if you go on your phone, you can probably get your local channels to come in, and it's called Activate. But this is free. This is free. Now, like I said, this won't buffer. This don't buffer anything. This just comes right in. But yeah, this is just consistent. Now, the Mob Drill does buffer sometimes, so you might have to get used to the Mob Drill, but this will never cut out. I've never seen this cut out. Never seen this. And then you get your antenna. And that's very basic, all that stuff. So, and that's all I really get with the antenna, because I don't got really a big antenna. So I really don't get those CBS or anything. But you get the idea. And there's another thing you can go, and it's called USTV Go. Let me show you this. So you're going to go in your web browser here. You can get to this right here. And there's nothing on the Roku. That's why I don't use the Roku. You probably know I got a Roku TV. But there's nothing really on there. You can't really download these. You can't download the Mob Drill. Now, you can download the Pluto TV, but you can't Mob Drew you can't download on Roku. Alright. And there's another app called Beast TV. Now you gotta pay for that Beast TV. I think it was like 15. This usually takes a minute to load too. There's another app. I don't know if they're still doing it anymore, but it's called US TV Now, and you can get the free package. You can get your CBS, ABC. I'm thinking that was it, because the Fox thing you had to pay for it. And the CW I think was free. A couple of channels were free. This takes a long. Like I said, this takes a while to load. You know, some of these channels don't even work, to be honest with you. Like, here's CBS. Click on it here. And it takes a while because you got to move the mouse with the, with here. I don't think this is working today. There you go. And in order to get that full screen, you have to go over here. See how laggy it is? That's why I don't use this one. This one's super laggy. Very laggy. And it buffers a lot too. And then sometimes you gotta click on it, and you gotta click on the live button to make sure you're getting the live TV here. And as you can see, it's buffering. Now this ain't my internet. My internet, it's not my internet. It's this app. Well, it's not the app. It's this browser. It's the website. Yeah, my bad. It's not the ad. It's the browser. But you guys get the idea here. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I gotta clean off my table. Big mess. And then, yeah, now you can download individual apps like this app, but you have to sign in with your cable. But, like, if you have Spectrum Internet, like I do, I just sign in with Spectrum, and it usually works. Yeah, some of these do. But then it's like the live don't work. Like the live TV. It, like, sometimes it's out, sometimes it's in. But that Pluto TV never buffers. So Pluto TV never buffers. It never does. Pluto TV never buffers. See, this is stupid. That app. See how crazy it is. But I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to get Mob Drew when on my next video. Cause you gotta do it through Downloader. You gotta do it through Downloader. But, and, on the Mob Drews, the CBS on Mob Drew is, Chicago. So they're an hour ahead of me. Or I'm an hour ahead of them, excuse me. So I'm an hour ahead of them. So, you know, I guess I just wait till nighttime, because that's basically why I want CBS. But my CBS is channel 10, but it's in Columbus, so I can't really get that here unless I have a big antenna, which I'm gonna show you how to make a big antenna so you can get those channels, okay? So stay tuned, and I will upload another video how to get Mob Drew, and then the next video will be how to make that antenna, and then we'll just keep on going.